What's good, faves? It's your fave, Miss Renee, and you guys, I am back at it again with another segment of good food for your soul coming up right now. All right, family. So before we dive into this good pot of good food for your soul, if you are a new subscriber, a returning viewer, or somebody just been rocking and rolling with Faith for a while now, mwah, thank you guys for stopping back by. You are loved, appreciated, and welcomed in this space. So if you're new here, then you really don't know what good food for your soul really is. And good food for your soul is a conversation that I like to have with my faves. And that conversation will include topics on love, life, relationships, mindfulness, and everything that's good for your soul. So, if we haven't talked about it, oh baby, we will. So make sure that you stay connected. And to ensure that, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Turn that bell notifications on. Then every time that I upload a hot topic, good food for your soul, you'll see it. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And you can come right on in. All right. Now, also, one more thing before we dive into the pot. I want to make sure that you guys know how to connect with me outside of YouTube. And the best way to do that is over on my Facebook page. Yes, y'all. We do a lot of things there. You get to see interactions with family and friends. Of course, my reels are there. And I'm there so much more of the time. So make sure that you go on over to Facebook and go to Fav, F-A-V, space, MsRenée. Okay? So that's Fav, space. Miss Renee is no space. It's one word. And there's no space between the S and the R. Okay? All right. So make sure you connect with me there. Like I said, lots of fun and family things going on over there as well. And a lot of interactions. So, yeah, welcome to the extended family. All right, y'all, let's dive in. So, tonight's conversation, our good food for your soul topic is women naturally know how to attract a man. I mean, don't we know how to do that, girls? Yes, we know how to attract a man. It comes natural. So then this was the thought behind today's video. I see everywhere on Instagram and especially YouTube men trying to tell women how to attract a man. I'm just like, what is really going on here? Attracting a man is second nature to a woman. I can't imagine any woman needing to be told how to attract a man. Why is it that social media is full of men telling, advising, talking, discussing, praying, you name it, over women how to attract a man? I don't get that. I don't get it. One thing that I've never had problems with is attracting a man. Oh, child. Listen, attracting a man is effortless. You don't need a template on how to attract a man. What the issue is, once you get yourself in alignment with what you're asking for, you are naturally attracted to you. Aha. Yeah, that's it. So if what you're seeking is the company of a man, and that's in your desire, that's what you really, really want for yourself, make sure that you are in the position and in the space. Make sure that you are aligned, right, with what you're seeking. Understand that the law of attraction is real, and you only attract what you are. So, a lot of times, ladies, we just need to check 1, 2 over here. I don't need to check what's going on over there. I need to make sure that I'm in the right alignment. I need to make sure that my mind is right. I need to make sure that my heart is pure and that I have good intentions and that I'm only desiring what I am. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. We don't need a man to tell us how to attract a man. Now, I understand and I appreciate the brothers telling us how men are and what types of men are out there and available. I get it and I appreciate that. But if you've lived long enough, girlfriend, you already know what's out there, right? You know what you did the last time with John or Bob, okay? You know. You know what you didn't do and you know what you did. You know where you messed up. Hey, come on now, right? You know where you messed up and you know where you didn't. So, do we need the advice of a man to tell us how to sit, talk, dress, smell? Oh, honey, I've heard all kinds of videos from men telling women how to dress. Ladies, listen, if you don't want a man to look at you solely based on how you look, right? You don't want him to think of you based on, oh, she's a hoochie, she's half dressed all the time, or she never dresses like a lady. Well, then stop acting that way. If you don't want them to look at you in a negative way, then stop being negative. It's simple. It's simple. If you want him to see your value and your worth, do you know it? Do you know your value? Do you know your worth? Come on. Once you know your worth and your value, it speaks for itself. Let me tell you something that I learned when I was a little girl. Okay? It's simple as this. If a horn is blowing, I don't turn. If you want my attention, you will make yourself known. I'm not answering to horns. Ever. Ever. If you're in the house and you have a gentleman caller coming to see you, to pick you up on a date even, baby girl, if he don't know how to get out of that car and ring your doorbell, knock on your door, whatever the case is, and make sure that you're there and available and ready. If he blows that horn, don't open that door. You bet not. I know who gets horns blown, right? Come on, if you don't know, ask your granny. Ask your granny. The old saying is only whores open the doors to horns. So, ain't no hoes up in here, boo. You got to get out, sir, and come up and knock on the door. Yes. And then I'm going to come out. And we can go and have a good night. Ladies, how you behave is everything. And maybe you don't know how to behave. Or maybe you're trying to be like Mike and somebody else. But sweetheart, what I want to tell you is be yourself. If you don't want men to look at you just for your body, right, then stop putting it out there. If you want men to see the value of you and that you're not just beauty only and a body only, then be a little bit more reserved. If you don't want him just trying to holler at you to get some booty, then keep your booty off them pictures. Right? Listen, let me tell you, the man that's going to really want you will also desire you just the way you are. And you don't have to be somebody that you're not, and you don't have to overly expose yourself and to be sexualized just to please a man. A real man's going to want you to be a little bit more reserved. One, because it's for him, right? Not for the world. Gotta remember that. You want to be valued because you know your own worth. And you know that the man that comes into your life is going to appreciate you at face value because he already saw the value in you. I'm just telling you, babe. But do we need a man to tell us that? Uh-uh. We don't need a man to tell us how to attract a man. We just need to be better at being a lady. Let's try that and see what happens. Okay? I'm just saying. Do all that you know to do, right? Get yourself in alignment. Be the real you. Be the authentic you. And be true to you. Now, let the attraction begin. It's that simple. All you need to do is be you. Let God do the rest. An understanding of who you are, what you want. Design it in your mind. Frame it in your vision. Map it out if you have to. Write it down. But I promise you, you don't need a man to tell you how to attract a man. It's all over you. Sweetheart, you were made with it. And I promise you that. So, like I said, if you want to listen to the brothers talking about what kind of men are available or what to do when you find yourself with this or that, or does my man really love me? Those, listen, you know if he really loves you based on how he treats you. You know. You know if you're a top priority in his life because he makes you a top priority. And you don't have to ask nobody nothing for that. If you got to sneak around and try to figure out if you're always the last person to know, he is not putting you as a priority. I've been there. And it hurt like hell. But what really hurt is when he realized that I wasn't going to stay there. And I got myself up and moved on. And I never looked back. Yeah, I never looked back. I'm always the one that got away. Because you can show me who you are, and sweetheart, I believe you. And that's my bio. I'm not sticking around to be mistreated. If that's what you've got in your mind, I'm gone. I'm not putting up with it, not one little bit. So don't you. You better not. You better know your worth, right? Like I said, what you are is what you attract. So, no problem there. Maybe you need to come on and join my book club. Y'all know I got a book club, right? Yes. Let's get it started so we can self-heal together so you can attract the love of your life. I'm just saying. But stop acting like you don't know. Because, girl, you know. We all know. So, that's it. Real quick and sweet, okay? It don't take a whole lot of time to get what you already know, right? And I don't have to have a long video to say what needs to be said. It is what it is. All right, ladies. So like I said, look at the brothers if you want. But you don't need nobody to tell you how to attract a man. It's already in you. Now, I will see you guys very, very soon. But in the meantime, keep your heads up and your eyes open. It's rough out here. But it's springtime. So let's have a good time. All right, you guys. Mwah. See you later. Bye for now.